Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. Thank you for being here. It is so wonderful. I'm here every day of the year, and some days it's a little harder than others, so I'm a few minutes late today. I apologize for that, but I'm here. I have space to write your questions down. Wrestlers, I like that. Why racism? Will we ever get over it? Hello, Becca. Hello. Let's see. House of Lenormand. Anybody who is not following House of Lenormand, you must go there right now because she is awesome. So I'm just straight there. Racism. What's it good for? Nothing. Same as war, but racism. What's it good for? Nothing. Will we get over it? Okay. I am here every day of the year to take your 12 political questions at 12 o'clock noon Central Time in the U.S. I am in Chicago. It says Chicago right there. And I just, I'm here to hopefully help you sleep a little bit better at night. I do hope. 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And if I don't take your question or I don't read on your question, it is never anything personal, and I would feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings. That is never my intention. And and I'm here every day. So if you don't get an answer one day, you can always try again. So, and we do have a couple of questions from yesterday that we didn't get to. I see that, thank you, Wrestling Rates. I saw Kathy Anderson, our very, very brave disabled vet, who we owe a huge debt to. Thank you. Hang in there. She was just asking about Rittenhouse, and that was from yesterday, but I didn't get to it. So, Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay, did he flee? Did he or will he flee the country? Flee the country. Okay. Usually we are kind of first come, first serve. And but I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps, and anything in all caps in the chat is how you talk to me. Other than that, please just type normally. And because people here are really friendly, and they talk to each other and support each other, and there are some really interesting conversations that I should not get involved in. So let's see if I can move this up a little bit. Vanity. But anyway, I think, is that all? If YouTube cuts off your question, you can just post it again. Just put a YT right in front of it, so then I'll know that that YouTube cut it off. So, all right, I'm going to scroll up, see what we get here. All right, so I've got 2 questions down, but now I'm looking for anything in all caps. YouTube will cut things off sometimes, even just in the middle. It's not even just at the end. So it's very bright outside. The sunlight's coming off the snow, and it's really, I'm especially paper colored today. Yeah, just about. Oh, well. All right, I'm looking for anything in all caps. Melissa, 'tis Friday. I like that. Friday. Thumbs up for Autumn. Thank you. Racism, got that. House of Lenormand, have got that. Is there sound? Oh gosh, tell me you guys have been able to hear me this whole time. Oh, you can hear me, can't you? Okay, I'm not seeing you guys complaining. Okay, nobody's complaining about it farther down, so hopefully, Anne, it got better. Oh, I'm glad you like the purple. I think it's a beautiful. I think it's a beautiful color, but I especially liked this. But anyway, hello, Linda. Oh, Rosetta. Okay, what is the future of Matt Gaetz? Matt Gaetz in politics. Oh boy, future of the walking lump of bad karma. The Ken doll of bad karma. Future of Matt Gaetz in politics. Got it. That's number 3 for today. Thank you, Rosetta. Paula, hey, is there an imminent separation divorce in the cards for Donald and Melania? I don't care. Do you? I don't know. I'm just picking up a big meh. I mean, I have personal feelings about it, but I'm just picking up a empty room. It's just a complete meh. I don't know. I'm sorry, Paula. I'm not picking up anything. Yeah, it's like the universe is shrugging at me. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Feel bad. Anyway. Becca, I finally made it live. I've missed you, Autumn. I've missed you, Becca. I haven't talked to you in ages. You are wonderful. And beautiful and talented. Yes, lucky girl. Please check out Becca on her channel, House of Lenormand. Show her some love. Seriously, go now. If you're not subscribed over there, go. What are you doing here? But I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Kenya, what do you see coming for us in the next 2 months? I guess I could do a general next 2 months. So we're still quite early in February. So February and March, I'm guessing. All right, that's number 4. Holly, hello everyone. Hello, Holly. All right, and. Connie, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, Anonymous is not feeling well. I hope you feel better. Okay, where's Waldo? Kyle Rittenhouse. Who got that, Kathy? Thank you for your question. Steve, what is your perspective on My Pillow Guy's 3-hour? Oh, he has a proof movie. I'll repeat this later for anybody who's watching back and just using the timestamps. But do you guys know that David Hogg, Parkland, David Hogg, is partnering with a friend of his? They're starting a pillow company as competition to the My Pillow Guy. As if we did not love David Hogg enough. But there's a 3-hour My Pillow Guy. There's a 3-hour proof movie. I don't know anything about it, but I'll read on it. 3-hour proof movie. Oh my gosh. I'm sure it's hard-hitting, in-depth, factual. But we'll see. Thank you, Steve. Resonates. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Connie's saying, blessings to all my beloved chat buddies, hearts and doves. Very sweet. Spirit Hartley, what's going on with the stimulus? Soon and how much? Stimulus. I've been reading on that one. I've been reading on that all week, actually. And like, someone correct me if I'm not remembering this correctly, but what I've been picking up is there will be it will be as soon as they can actually pass stuff. It's not going to get horribly delayed, but it's not going to be. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, my positive energy generator. How are you doing? How are you? But it's not going to be as. It's going to be like they're probably going to cut off. They're going to cut off the stimulus for people who are very, very wealthy. It's not going to be. It's not like they shouldn't be doing what they did in Canada, which I want to say everyone got $2,000 a month or something during all the big quarantine stuff, but it's going to be scaled back. It's not going to be everything it should be, but it's going to be something, and it's going to be they're moving, and they're not going to wait around for Republicans. That's what I've been getting. So I hope that helps. Okay. Let's see what else. What have we got here? Because I have got space here. Nia says, Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All right. I still have lots of spaces for questions. Let's see here. Aaron's son, thank you. Beverly, who are the 2 Democrats that voted against the stimulus bill? That would be a Google question. I don't know that I could really do much to answer that. Ronnie, Autumn, who created the print behind you? I will after this. I will go and I will find the link. And I will put the link to information on it in the description box. Who made the print? I would actually have another one. There's another one I want, but I didn't get it when I ordered this one, and I should have, because these people aren't making this exact thing. That's actually, it's printed on canvas, so I don't get glare from glass. But there's another one I really wanted here. They stopped making it, and I can't get the same frame, and I can't get a match. But it's the I want to get. It's one of the Chicago World's Fair prints. The one with the woman in the middle, very glorious white. It's predominantly white, and it's very strong, powerful woman out front. But I'm kind of stuck, but that's okay. Okay, got the stimulus question. And Sandra, will Trump be convicted? Well, let's just keep checking in. It's like, do we look at it? Yes. We're going to keep looking at it? Yes. Will Trump be convicted? I don't like stepping on Lori's live streams. What is in your tail? Okay, there's just some fuss. Because she often does her live streams starting at 11 my time in Central Time. It's noon Eastern. And over on the Way of Positive Change. So she was looking at something about this, and there was part of it. Oh, I know what she asked that I was like, we should look at that. It was she was getting that the panic buttons that were taken out of those offices, that it was an inside job. It was people who worked there, and it was maintenance. And I don't think I looked at that. Hi. Kitten. Hi. So let's have a look at panic buttons. No. Inside. job maintenance. And this is certainly not to say that I'm questioning anything she comes up with. It's generally the consensus among readers that is kind of what works. So I wanted to see if I'm picking up anything like that, if there's anything I can add to it. And if there's a significant difference, listen to her. Yeah, I'm not the be all and end all. I'm not. And she has a lot more experience than I do, but she's just so talented. So Lori over at the Way of Positive Change. All right, Rhonda, will the Orange Defense Team asked Trump minions Junior and Rudy to show up to help him? Okay, Rudy and Junior at the Trumpster fires impeachment trial. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Oh, right. Thank you, Rhonda. And oh, hello, Steve. There are occasional conversations we want to drag you into. Okay, YouTube just dumped a whole bunch of stuff. Where did I land? Calibri Flyer, hello. Will that Boebert woman be investigated for the January 6th insurrection? They're all going to be. Yes, and pretty much they're all going to be investigated. So, Katie in the know. Will there be a federal retirement package? Federal retirement package for whom? There already is one for senators. I would need more information. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I may be just being dense. Spirit Hartley, is this really the Biden we knew? So many people say dementia. Well, look at Biden. The kitten. Oh, he's a good kitten. Oh, he's a good boy. All right, let me see. Calibri Flyer, FBI investigation on the Boebert woman. Are you saying there is one? Or you're hoping for one? Because they're going to look at everybody. But isn't she the one who tweeted out where Nancy Pelosi was? Or wasn't? How low do you have to be? Oh, geez. Anything else in all caps, all caps? Oh, I see. Okay. Will there be a federal retirement package coming soon? Who will it affect? Teachers, firefighters, policemen. Okay. For teachers. Good kid. Teachers, firefighters. Police. Federal retirement package. Okay. All right, I'll have a look at that. You okay? You okay? You all right, precious? No, you are so sweet. Okay, so that's number 10 for today. You all right? You having troubles? Are you having troubles? You're the good boy. Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, Yvonne, Kevin McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy. That spineless waste of space. Seriously, he's an invertebrate. Oh, QAnon? I don't know QAnon. I don't know anything about QAnon. I don't even know how I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Oh, please. And they can show the exact thing of you on Fox News saying QAnon is da 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 da. It's like he's so awful. Kevin McCarthy. He's in a pickle that he belongs in. I have opinions. Okay, I will do that, Yvonne. AMC Autumn, I have the Central Line poster. Oh, cool. Do you know the, is that this one? I can't remember off the top of my head. Is this the Central Lines? Yes, this is a Central Lines one. There's another one. There are a couple of other ones that are really cute. Do you know who made it? Do you have the information? I'll still put it below. Okay, Calibri Flyer. Will Liz Cheney be the head of the Republican Party? Liz, if they were not such obnoxious, horrible people who supported Trump and enabled all of his cruelty and awfulness, I would feel sorry for some of these Republicans, the more moderate ones, a little. But they did. So I don't. Head of the Republican Party. All right, those are my 12 questions for today. I do apologize if I didn't get to your question today. I am here every day. I'm here every day of the year. I'll be back tomorrow. Let me see if I turn this on. Does that help any? I'll turn this on. Oh, sorry. All right, just checking. I almost got it. Almost. Hang on. Okay. Maybe that will help. Yeah, that makes me look slightly less dead. All right. I'm looking for new comments down here. Oh, Christopher Plummer passed away. That is sad. Bless. He did a lot. All right. I'm in the mood to do the. In the mood to use the swanky cards. Let's use the swanky cards today. Becca's saying, wow, YouTube is seriously delayed. I'm just now getting notification that Autumn is live. Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings. They're helping Black and Orange channel. Is Autumn around here? And let's see, 24 here. We're going to start with racism. Will we get over it? Please. That'll be a 24. All right. Now I've got to shuffle here. All right, the question is racism. Will we get over it? And I think basically the answer is, we'll see what the cards have to say, but I think we will eventually. And it's, with genetic testing, it's just going to become more and more apparent just how few differences there are between the races. And then with more people marrying across races and having children and good things like that, but it will take time. What we're facing right, I will read. But a lot of what we're facing right now, especially in the U.S., is Pluto return. It takes Pluto 248 years to go around the sun, And our Pluto is coming up on the where the Pluto was when the country was founded in 1776. And what a Pluto, and Pluto's about power, and it's plutonium. It rolls plutonium. It's immense power. Who has power? It's everything from nuclear power to warm a city to a nuclear bomb to make it uninhabitable for 10,000 years. And so it's this huge emphasis in the U.S. chart. Thank you, Crystal. Where it's coming back and it's heavily emphasizing Pluto themes of power. Who has power? And I want to say, you guys, I'm sure there's here somebody who knows off the top of their head. The U.S. Our Pluto is for the U.S. is in the second house. Is it second or third? I want to say it's second house, which is the house of Taurus, which is the house of values and valuables, which would mean putting it would explain our huge emphasis on money and our power, so much of our power being about money. But let's see, will we get over racism? And I explained all of that just because, we're dealing with this, and this is how it's manifesting for now. Racism, will we get over it? Please. Well, thank you for that mental image of us in deep space, but that was not really kind of the time frame we're thinking about. We're thinking about something a little closer to now. Oh boy. Can't we all just get along? Haven't we fought enough? Haven't there been enough problems, enough pain? Seriously? Everyone should watch Deep Space Nine, Season 6, Episode 13, Far Beyond the Stars. Kevin is saying, I love Deep Space Nine. But I don't know the names of them. I don't know I've watched the whole series multiple times, but I don't know the names of the individual episodes. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Have we not fought over this stupidity long enough? Will we get over it? Yes. Absolutely. Happy families. Getting the message that we are all one. Thank you, Miss Dick. We are all one. We're all from Africa. Every one of us came out of Africa. If you go back far enough, every single one. That's just how it is. We all have the spark of the same. We all have the same spark of the divine within us. We are each one of our souls is a spark of the divine, and the divine is about infinite, high vibrational love, and it is about togetherness, and it has nothing to do with race. But there are brave people standing up. There have been brave people standing up, and there will be. But I mean, just in the U.S., I mean, our country isn't even 250 years old yet, and we've already had a civil war over this. Why? But there are people standing up. But right now, we still have institutionalized racism. We have incarcerations that are wrong. That's why I'm against the death penalty. Are there people who deserve to die? Absolutely. I do believe that. But our system is so biased against anyone who is not lily white that I can't get there. The system is rigged against them, and that's wrong. BC Mom, your guides are very responsive to give you an answer in the far future outer space. Oh, I'm fond of them. Thank you. Oh, okay. Maria, the Deep Space Nine, I believe, is where editing agencies thinking of publishing a short story. There's a black man and a woman in the 60s. Oh, vaguely. Vaguely. Remember something like that. It's been a while. Anyway, yes. But we have to deal with the institutional problems, the legal inequalities. But we're fighting it. And there are good days ahead. There are better days ahead. So it ends well. I guess sometimes it just takes too long to get there. But we'll get there. And speaking of racism, entertainment only, YouTube. Kyle Rittenhouse, 32. From something so potentially great. From something so potentially great about equality. Then we go to Kyle Rittenhouse. They lost him. Oh, we can't find him. He didn't update his address, so we don't know where he is. This man is accused of multiple murders. There was a high bail, yeah, but you didn't put an ankle monitor on him. Really. Becca, I agree. I cannot believe he was let out on bail for murder. Actually, yes, I can. White privilege. Not only the white privilege, but his bail was over over $2 million. And people ponied up. $2 million. And I'm very disappointed in Ricky Schroeder. But then again, I'm not surprised. Becca, he was caught at a bar with Proud Boys and white nationalists wearing white power hand signs. Oh, jeez. I thought he was a teenager. I thought he couldn't go. Oh, no, that's right. He could drink if his mother was there. Man. All right, you blankety blank. Where are you? Where is Kyle Rittenhouse? Will they find him? Will he stand trial? I'm getting a clear mental image of trial. I'm also getting that he's going to go away for a long time. Like, I'm getting a strong mental image of him, like, gray, scruffy looking. Kyle Rittenhouse. A lot of this is because of his parents, mother especially, but he just gets scarier and scarier is what it feels like. over time. Yeah. Are my cards upside down? No. Don't know why. Chad, it's the hanging man. I don't know why it just up is down, down is up. Maybe that's what it is. Very what's the word I'm looking for? Not discombobulated, but it's similar. Anyway, let me see what I've got here. Diane saying Rudy's going on about his Tea Party on Twitter. Is he still allowed on Twitter? Oh, jeez. All right, anyway. Kyle Rittenhouse, are they going to catch you? Are they going to find you? Where the heck are you? Hello, kitten. Did you get a snack? Did you get a snack? All right. Well, they're looking. He's still got a lot of backing. He has got a lot of backing. But he's still, right now, I know he went and killed people. I'm not saying that I'm not condoning forgiving or anything like that. I'm just telling you the energy. There is a scared kid quality to it just because there is. He's still quite young. That disconcerting, that could be it. Thank you, Connie. Smoo, his lawyer said he stashed him in a safe house because of death threats. Boy, he's got a lot of backing, but I'm getting scared. But they're... I think he is very much. This is a temporary... Hi. This is a temporary thing. It's a temporary thing where they can't find him. But they're going to. But my gosh, is there money and support behind him? I mean, jeez. They'll find him. You know, I'm Baker's dozen. Will Kyle Rittenhouse's mother? Yeah, no, sweetie. Go to prison. Unbelievable. Connie, do you think he has some developmental issues? He seems a little bit off. I think his mother's done a number on him mentally. Hello, kitten. Hello, precious. I'm guessing this is Mrs. Rittenhouse. I don't know. Whatever her name is. Kyle Rittenhouse's mother. Are you going to go to prison? Oh, there they go. So the legal sword of truth is coming for her too. Very much so. A lot of money buys a lot of lawyers. My son, my poor son. They do not have a healthy relationship. Phyllis, Autumn, thanks for calling Kyle a man. Yes, he's 17. I'm tired of grown white men being called kids when they do grown folk stuff. 12-year-old black kids have been put away for much less. Yep. Oh, Oh, Gwen's saying they voted and Kamala was the deciding vote. It passed. Is that the stimulus in the Senate? Good. They've got so much money behind them. And that's actually a good lawyer. But it's still legal heartache. And oh, my poor son, my poor baby, my blah, 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 who you armed and said, here, take this gun and go, whatever it was, shoot Antifa or whatever she said. I don't know. Entertainment only. Now we know it's in the ether. That's it. No, it wasn't the stimulus. Oh, okay. Becca's saying, well, my pillow guy's about to go broke, so there's that. Oh, do tell. Meanwhile, we're going to go from one jerk to a different jerk. At 41:30, I'm going to start reading on that rotted Ken doll of grossness. Matt Gaetz. I was saying yesterday that I believe very strongly that in future, the expression of calling someone the D word will be very much, and if you don't know what the D word is, I'll give you a hint here in just a minute. I believe very strongly that in future, calling someone the D word will not be a good thing. It'll be considered a sexist thing to say. I don't think it's going to age well, whether it should or not. But in the spirit in which it was intended, just in the spirit, I can't say I did not smile. I did not possibly forward something to my best friend on Messenger when there was a picture of Matt Gaetz with a big Summer's Eve logo right on his forehead. It's the future of the rotten Ken doll in politics. Let me see if I can get his energy. You okay, kitten? Hey, it's okay. You're okay. Hey. You're all right. You're all right. You're okay. You're all right. Go ahead. There you go. All right. All right, Gatesy, Waitsy. Talk about spoiled. And his entire sense of self is completely wrapped up in his looks. He's fighting for the, he's a Republican knight of the Republican realm. But what's the future? I agree with that, Becca. He is a knuckle dragger. He's rotten. He is rotten to the core. And handsome is as handsome does, which makes him vile. Oh, Holly always has great astrology information. Matt Gaetz, May 7th, 1982, Taurus Sun, Scorpio Moon. Okay, so I don't know if they're exactly opposite, but they're in opposite signs. So he's going to go back and forth between his sense of self and his emotions. And he'll go back and forth between them, but it won't. He's not, his sense of self is weakened when he shows emotions. when he shows his emotional nature, his passionate nature. So then he becomes a sense of self, and he only does that by tamping down. Yikes. Becca, I very seldom dislike Taurus, but he's one I most definitely despise, and Melania. Every sign has good and bad sides. When Taurus goes bad, they are the most narrow-minded, grasping, materialistic, petty. Well, they're all petty when they go bad. All signs are petty when they go bad, but you know what I mean. So what's your future in politics? He's just going to, well, okay. With the Democrats in power, this is him just howling at the moon, a disappointment, trying to kick over Democratic things, but things still stand, and blah, 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 blah. There's a very strong woman right in the center here, and it might be the strength of women. Oh, Aaron's son, Bernie Madoff, the worst of Taurus. Exactly. Oh, Spirit Hartley, there is a wonderful side to Taurus. Wonderful. And if you want the most gorgeous, most beautiful gardens, go talk to Taurus, maybe Virgo, but mostly Taurus. So, and many other things. So, but there's strong women here, and this might be actually be getting in his way. And the Emperor, he was a very big supporter of Trump, but this has hemmed him in. Seriously hemmed him as the swords come down into. Remember, the Trump keeps coming up as with the 10 of swords in his back. These are the swords coming down, and he's hemmed in as the swords come down on Trump. All right. Well, and then what? House of Lenormand, my hubby, my mom, and my sister are all bulls, and I love them. Wandering Eyes is too. Diva saying Hitler was a Taurus. Oh, I like that. Polywanda saying I'm a Crabitarius. Would that be Cancer? Tony, my best friend, is a Taurus. But I've got my questions for the day, I'm afraid, Tasha. But I'll be back tomorrow. So to see if I can get any more information on Gaetz before I try to get through some of the rest of these. Gaetz. So what's the future of Gaetz in politics? He just keeps doing exactly what he's doing now. Oh, thank you, Christina. I don't often get a song, but I just got Dido. I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. He's in love with Trump and always will be. No, he's just awful, and he's going to go down with the ship. But he's going to be loud about it all the way down to the gurgle, 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 gurgle. Matt Gaetz, what a waste. 40. All right, let's look. 4930. Let's look at the next 2 months, February and March. In politics, in the country, in the United States. I'm sorry to be so, I know I'm always so American-centric, but we've kind of been through a bit of a crisis these last 4 or 5 years. And now we're still in a crisis, and we're trying to clean up after the crisis. And. So, Hey, Kate. excuse me here. Let me see. Next 2 months, February and March. Oh my gosh, there's competency in the government. I'm experts speaking of things they know what they're speaking about. Working hard. Seriously, there is a West Wing quality. Or it's just doing White House stuff, but actually doing it because you know what you're doing. So, sorry. Yeah. We're still fighting the whole Trump monster, the Trumpster fire. We're still fighting the Trumpster fire, and now we have them, Boebert, Green. So we already had Jordan and Gaetz and Nunes. But now, but wait, there's more. Jack, May 1st, 1971. A fellow 71er. All right. Next 2 months. Biden's doing a lot right up front, and he's trying to get he's trying to take advantage of the power that he has in the House and the Senate, and he's absolutely not. No one is taking that for granted. People are just assuming that Democrats are going to lose control of at least the Senate, if not the House, in 2 years, or rather, they're acting as if they will. I haven't been picking up that they will, but that's a whole different thing. Excuse me. So there's a lot of movement right up front. Get things passed. They have two shots at reconciliation because some budget wasn't passed before. So the Democrats can pass 2 major things without Republican support. And they're going to use both of them. This is the most powerful card in the reading, but also it's the center card in a 5-card spread. This is the center card that has the most power. We're still going to be fighting the I've always said that the King of Pentacles is the weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows. And look, it's a weed of crime that bears bitter fruit, but this is the fruits of that horrible labor. This is the ickiness, and this is somebody else coming along who's looking at it, and they're looking at the aftermath of what the noxious weeds Trump grew, like looking wistfully at it as a wand, holding their wand right there, which is Trump power. So those who are still holding on to what Trump believes, looking at it fondly, other people who want to clean it up, there's still, thank heavens they blocked him on social media, because Trump would entertainment only, but Trump would inspire more awfulness. But he's still there. But Biden's moving forward. He will continue to fight for things. There will be some quieting down once things are more up and running. I mean, he's only been in office a couple of weeks. Thank you, Andrea. He's only been in office a couple of weeks. And people are expecting instant miracles. Or close to. But they're really busy, and they're smart people who have experience and know what they're doing. And I really do. I read on politics. That's what I do. I read on politics, and the energy is really good. It's not perfect. These are still politicians, but competent. That's what I'm getting. So we're still fighting with this garbage, the green garbage, and Marjorie Taylor Greene garbage type stuff. And it's going to be a slog, but we're moving. And seriously, they are moving mountains. I know it doesn't seem like it, but they are moving mountains. And my gosh, there's a lot to clean up. So for the next 2 months, it's going to be, it feels like it's going to be pretty much what you would expect, only slower. Economy. Yeah. When Biden came in as vice president, the economy was tanked, and it was just in the tank, and it was awful. And he goes away, and he comes back, and oh look, another mess to clean up. Yay. Yeah, it's not going to be the whole Biden administration, his presidency is not going to be as progressive as you might like. But he's very much just trying to get us back to something workable. And that is not an easy task. So could it be different? Could it be better? Yes. But I'm not going to bash the guy. I'm just not. I've spent all this time looking at Trump and his ilk, and we're still fighting all that garbage. And Uncle Joe, I'm good. I'm good with Uncle Joe because I know what the alternatives have been. I know how close we came. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can move along here. 58. Oh, let's make this short. My pillow guy. Your questions are very important to me. If I ever seem very dismissive of what you're saying, it's about the topic. It's about the topic. It's not about you. Question. But my pillow guy has apparently come out with a 3-hour quote unquote proof movie. Really? I have not heard about this. I'm amazed. Actually, I've got to say, I am amazed that the late night comedians are not having a field day with Mnuchin's wife's quote unquote movie. They haven't jumped on. Really? Okay. No, she doesn't. You certainly don't want to you don't want to promote it. But at the same time, really, I mean, that's comedy gold. The jokes write themselves. My dead pillow guy. Dead? I don't know about dead. David Hogg. Parkland shooting. David Hogg has just partnered with a friend of his to make a pillow company to compete with My Pillow. Although the pillow guy has actually responded and said, good luck to them as long as they don't infringe on my patents. Like, saying he doesn't care. But My Pillow guy, the 3-hour proof movie. Lucky girl. Even those comedy writers have standards. What is this guy's name? I don't even remember. I learn it and then I forget it. And then I learn it and I forget it. Oh, Becca, yes, that's right. You're pulling him from all the stores. Yeah. It's holding on to that Trump wand with the what he has wrought with Trump. Oh, Holly has the information. Mike Lindell. Oh, that's right. Thank you. June 28th, 1961, Cancer Sun, Capricorn Moon. His Mars and North Node are at 29 degrees Leo. Which means, doesn't Trump have his Mars near that and his ascendant near that? Which is why they would get along so well. And if his Lindell's North Node is right around there, then it's kind of what he's here to do is move in that direction. Only you're supposed to do it in a positive way, not align yourself with the human walking embodiment of all 7 deadly sins. Just a thought. Let's see, Cancer Sun, Capricorn Moon. All right, well, the Capricorn Moon is going to give you an emotional need for Capricorn type things, which is status and accomplishment and status and pride. Think of English aristocrats, because Capricorn, the England, not UK, England is it's a Capricorn nation. January 1st, 1066, I think it is, and yeah, that whole aristocratic hand things down through the family. So he just jumped on that chance to rise. See, every sign has good and bad sides. This is you want the ugly side of Capricorn. You look at Mike Lindell. There's an emotional need for that kind of stuff. Well, he's doing it in the worst way possible. And you look at Trump, because his sun, even though it's a Gemini sun, it's in the 10th house, which is the house of Capricorn. Wow. Shame I'm not playing poker. I can't remember the last time I got all cards of one suit. And this is Trump's suit. All of my wand cards turned into the party of Trump. Wow. Everything for Trump. Trump's victory. Full House of Wands. Trump victory. Cleaning up after Trump. Trying to lessen the burden. Going to bat for him. Right in the center. Communicating about him lavishly. Wanting to be him. Waiting for his Lindell waiting for his ship to come in, because he wants to do the art of the deal, and he wants to be a billionaire like Trump, and we're businessmen, and you're a suck up is what you are, and you're bad at it. Wow. He could not. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't wear super long ties, red ties. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't dress like Trump. I didn't realize just how much he wanted to be like Trump. I thought he just loved the power, but he wants to be a Trump clone. Man, Aaron Mist, first time in the live chat. Hey, Aaron Mist. Chris, Trump only chooses to be around people who worship him. Yeah, but it's over. Party's over. Say goodbye. Say goodnight, Lindell. Say goodbye, Lindell. Goodbye, Lindell. Yeah. Weed of stupidity bears bitter fruit. The weed of the weed of business stupidity bears bitter fruit. Everything being pulled out from the shelves, pretty much, and then all those wand cards I had about Trump. This is the. But now I feel all beaten up that it didn't go so well. You think, moron? Hey, so goodbye. Goodbye, Lindell. Please go away. 106. All right. Will Trump be convicted in his impeachment trial? Will Trump be convicted? I'd say yes, please, but I don't get the answers I want to get. Yes, that's a point, Aronson. I think Rachel was talking about it last night. If someone still thinks they're Mr. President and wants to be called Mr. President, but clearly doesn't it make a person mentally ill? Actually, what I think it was last night, Rachel Maddow was talking about. He insists everyone call him the 45th president, not the former president. 45th. His lawyers are contorting themselves into pretzels to make sure they say, I work for the 45th president. The 45th president. Never the former president. So if he's not willing to admit defeat, how in the impeachment trial can they argue that they can't impeach him because he's out of office if he's not willing to admit he's out of office? So, you're going to win, you're going to lose, Trumpster Fire. Oh yeah, Susie, he signed the SAG-AFTRA resignation. President DJT, yes. In that EKG of the country having a heart attack. His signature. Oh, Trump on the defensive. People that support Trump on the defensive. You don't say. Oh, rancor. Yeah. Yeah, basically the equivalent of grown people with sticks threatening small defenseless. Yeah, this is the attack on the Capitol. Symbolically, that's what this is. There's a prosecutor right there. What happens in this impeachment trial is going to have ramifications for future lawsuits. Keep that in mind. Well, it's one way or the other, it's not going to end well for him. I've got judgment right there. And it's flanked by the two cards of prosecutors, investigators, law. I keep getting this, which is he may not, but what comes out may be used against him in future in court cases. Plus, Letitia James Cy Vance and things like that are still out there too. And it's all, yeah, Becca, Spanky Dunn got himself into a pickle. Yes. Oh, this is not going to end well for him. One way or the other. I think the question we need to ask is, okay, thank you for your service, but I need you to go back here. Thank you. There. Better. Service, small s. I think what we need to be asking is, will enough Republicans either convict or say, was that vote that? Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, I'm sorry I missed it. That's the question. It's taking time. But I wonder if that Trump is toast. I'm asking, are the Republicans going to convict Trump? If they don't, they're going to be in even more trouble than they're in. And I have been getting repeatedly that the Republicans will not disavow the far right. They just won't. They just cannot bring themselves to do it, and it is going to sink them. And I mean sink deep. Deep. So let's see. Things are going to play out, and even if Trump isn't, what I'm getting very clear is that even if Trump is or isn't convicted in the Senate, don't worry. It's Trump's going to get his, and what's happening now, it might be part of the karma of the Republicans who supported Trump. Because if they look bad enough, it's not just we want justice against Trump. Justice is going to come to Trump. It's midterms. It's the next presidential run, and on and on. Because something that cuts this deep, something that is this heinous, you don't. That, I mean, you. The more you have supported these far right things, you have just gone through the bog of eternal stench, and you've got that stench on you. Legally heartbroken legally. So are the Republicans going to convict Trump? Or are they going to acquit him? Is Trump going to be standing up there with a newspaper that says acquitted again? What happens in this is going to affect future lawsuits and future criminal matters. Things uncovered here. Do I want him to never be able to run for office again? Yes. Do I want him to be convicted? Yes. But being convicted in the Senate isn't going to put him behind bars. It isn't going to threaten to put him behind bars. But that's what this is. This is worry about that. He's going to fight. He really wants to testify. He wants the audience. That's his narcissism, that black hole of need. He is just, being in front of millions of people, just saying whatever he wants. Oh, so tempting. Everybody in his life is just, no. So that's where you get the refusal. Democrats this time are in power, so they can call witnesses. They can have subpoenas. They can do what they want. This is going to come back and bite him. And they go forward with the trial. The Democrats in charge, and it causes big change. Big change. But it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt them. That's what I'm getting. My main reason for doing this and having this channel and doing this every day is to try to help people sleep better at night. And I don't get an answer for whether or not they're going to convict him. It's like I just keep being told over and over and over every time I do this that it's like, it doesn't matter. That's not you're missing the point. That's what they're telling me. Every time I ask this question, they're like, you're missing the point. And we understand why you're missing the point, but you're missing the point. This has much bigger implications. It's like, okay. All right. 117. All right. So this morning I was listening to a wonderful reader, and Lori from The Way of Positive Change, who is fantastic. And I think it's good for different readers to look at similar questions. And so she was looking at who removed the panic buttons in. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. That's very kind of you. She was looking at who removed the panic buttons, and in the Democratic offices, so they couldn't call for help on January 6th. Excuse me. I had looked at this the other day, and I had looked at all kinds of different things. But I don't remember if I looked at it being a completely inside job. I don't think that even, and I remember I was struggling with that, and I've been struggling with this because there's just some naive, ridiculous part of me that's like, oh, come on. Nobody would do that. Really? No. Nobody would actually storm the Capitol with the thought of kidnapping or actually murdering somebody, or nobody would rip the panic buttons out of these offices of women politicians who are vulnerable, extra vulnerable. Nobody. Oh, come on, they wouldn't do that, huh? Right? Yeah, they did. That's hard. I know it's naive of me. It's not like I've never been through anything bad in my life, but I still have, I mean, it's just because I have my Venus on my descendant, but I like people overall. Thank you, Nia. I like people in general. I find that the rotten ones, you have to keep an eye on them. Good reason to read politics. But 99% of people are just trying to get through the day, and they have the same kind of worries you have, and they just want a little bit, they just want a little kindness. Seriously, think of it this way. Most people I know would just be really, just feel a little bit of happiness is if they were trying to drive to work, or they were trying to drive to the store, or they were trying to drive somewhere. And along that route, they just happened to hit every green light along the way. that would make them feel good. I don't know many people that wouldn't just be like, okay. That is not asking for much in life. That is not the mark of a rotten human being. That's appreciation for just nice things. And if you fall over ill, chances are someone's going to call the paramedics for you. Somebody's going to try to help you. I like people. So this is hard. So anyway, I'll stop talking. But Lori was saying that she thinks it might be a completely inside job. So that's what I want to ask. Someone who is trusted there, like security or maintenance or something like that. I mean, full-blown betrayal. Card for the reading's a Tower card. Okay. Let's see what the cards say. Got the Empress. I've got the Two of Swords. I've got the Knight of Wands. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, and I've got the Sun card. Okay. Was it an inside job? What they wanted to do is so heinous, it is hard for me to wrap my head around it. Women, powerful women, decisions made, actions taken by fighters for Trump, right in the center. Not fighters for Republicanism, not fighters for what, no. Fighters for Trump, right in the center. With these two cards over here, because that was their goal, the rise of white supremacy, the rise of fascism. And I can't stand that I actually have a card now for white supremacy. It's our time, and this is the Sun card has become my card of white supremacy. That was their goal. That's what they were fighting for. And it's not, of course it's knocking down women who, oh my gosh, a woman of color, of course, has to be silenced. But women in general have to be silenced. Take away their panic buttons. That is a legal, or in this case, illegal decision made by an active fighter for Trump. And what they were trying to do, heinous, worse. House of Norman question, will this come out before the trial? Because holy cow, it would blow the lid out of the whole thing. Let's have a look. Oh, where are we? 125. Out before or during the trial. Let's ask it that way. The Trumpster fires impeachment trial. It's definitely going to come out under Honore, Lieutenant General Honore. He's the general, retired general, who is leading the investigation into the January 6th riots. His energy, he is on it. But Spirit Hartley making powerful women powerless. They planned on much worse. She was very afraid. Yep. Jean, yes, the Perry Mason moment. Something. Yeah. Will it come out about who took out the panic buttons? What I'm getting is, to the Republicans, it wouldn't matter. They'd use it as an excuse. They'd say, see, it has nothing to do with the president. Will it come out? Who took out the panic buttons? Will it come out before or during Trump's impeachment trial? That's a card of communication. It's a card for the reading. It is the card of communicating. Media. Will it come out? I'll tell you what I'm getting. Card for the reading is the card of media and communication. All right. During the trial, you've got the Republicans right up front trying to throw their weight around, what little weight they have. And they're still in a mind that they can throw their weight around because, I mean, McConnell just agreed to turn over control in the Senate and the committees and whatnot. So all this time, they've still had control of the committees, and so they're trying to throw their weight around. But this is the beginning of the Biden administration, and things have changed. And it's the Biden administration and its Democrats in control of both houses of Congress, or both chambers of Congress, and there are Democratic women in positions of power. As the trial goes on, these Republicans end up staring at their feet a lot, kind of shuffling, uncomfortable, because this is not going to look good for them. This is not going to go well for them. It's not. And they just get weaker and smaller and weaker and more pathetic. And what happens here, what Trump was watching, and remember this, Trump was watching the events unfold, and he did nothing. He can't say, I didn't know. He was watching it. He's on video watching it unfold, and he did nothing. It's Pence who had to call for National Guard. Matter of fact, they may even be able to prove that someone tried to do something and he told them no. We don't know. We'll find out. Which takes this weakened, these go together. This is the weakened, unstable. This destabilizes the Republicans even more because of it's how heinous what Trump did. And that's the main thing that's coming out. I'm basically that's what I'm being shown, as in that's what you need to know. The thing about the panic buttons, will that, let me see, 3 more cards. Will that come out during or after the trial? Is that part of that? Or is this just going to come out later? This is a card of the spy. It's actually a card of Trump the bully, but it's traditionally the Page of Swords is a card of the spy. Oh, thank you, Becca. Thank you for everything. You are so wonderful. Do check out House of Lenormand if you have not. It's going to come out. People will be safer. People will be safer. There's Trump thinking he could just stir the pot and that none of it would splash on him. These are the people who were just Kool-Aid drinkers. But it ends with Democrats being like, yes, thank you, when stuff comes out. I don't know if it's going to come out during the trial. I don't know if this particular thing is going to come out during the trial, but it definitely was talking about Trump. Yeah, get your popcorn, folks. Ooh, popcorn. Anyway, Rudy and Jr. at Trump's impeachment trial. Let's have a quick look at that. 131. I have not been getting through as many of these questions as I want to, but there's just so much to think about, so much to read on. All right, 130, 130. Rudy and Jr. Will specifically, will Rudy have to testify at the impeachment trial, considering he's the one who said the most incendiary things at the grouping, the rally beforehand? Rudy, are you going to have to testify? Impeachment. Oh, he would just blurt stuff out. If they get him in there, he's just going to be blah. This is going to be like what, since the malignant narcissist Trump wants to be there. He wants to be in front of the cameras. He wants to rant and rail and call for his people and all those millions of people watching him. And everybody around him is like, no. His lawyers are like, no. Same thing they're going to be with Rudy. It's like, I'll do it. And they're like, no, don't. And they may not be able to get him. They may say he's suddenly old and infirm. That, see, can't you tell he can't be there? Yeah, who knows what they'll do. But this may not get there, because he would just go in there and just be like, well, yeah. Whatever he would say would be, of course, Trump has a right to do whatever he wants, and he's in the right, and what every word he says just sinks Trump even further. So there's going to be a big fight to be like, don't let him. If they do, not gonna go well. Not gonna go well. Yeah. Junior. Oh, 3 cards. Junior, you're the one who took the Zapruder film of Trump watching the rally. Oh, Junior. Entertainment only. What do I know? I just think that there are many reasons that anyone in general might want to go to rehab. if anybody at any time feels like they may need to go to rehab, they should. Certainly if they have the means, they absolutely should do that. Oh, it's the Trump dynasty. Oh, the plans. Oh, the plans for future greatness. Oh, it's not going to go well. Feeling very beaten up by the whole situation. I'm not sure how much I'm getting on witnesses like Junior, or heck, even witnesses like Rudy. They have so many. They can have police people who were hurt come in and testify. I'm getting for Junior. I'm getting a oh no, that's going to be Act 2 when they come for Trump or this other thing happens and they come for him. That's what that feels like. Oh no, he's just going to keep throwing. He thinks he's still fighting against weak Democrats, and he's so full of himself. He was a jerk before, and now he's like super jerk. He thinks he's just going to continue to be belligerent and think he can just throw verbal bombs, and yeah. We have to wait for Junior. We have to wait for Junior, and that feels like there's definitely a Trump org feeling to that. Yeah, I'm asking about Junior. We're gonna have to wait for Junior. What's gonna happen to Junior? Yeah, I've got the star, the world, and the death card. This is not literal death. This is you're done. Bye-bye. You're done. Your business is done. The Trump org, the lifestyle you have, the things you do in your spare time, probably your, what Lena calls her fill in the blank girlfriend too. Yeah, you get those cards. It's not going to be a good day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh boy, all right. Oh boy. I do want to have a look at Kevin McCarthy. I haven't looked at him before. I don't think I've ever read on that jerk. And anyone who's new around here, you might be thinking, well, if you've already decided he's a jerk, of course your reading's going to be biased. Oh no, I do this all the time, and I get good things happening to rotten people. I get, it just, that happens too. The energy, based on the energy in the ether, no, it's what's going to happen. But sometimes rotten things happen to rotten people because they call it upon themselves. Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Yes, Kevin McCarthy. I agree, Becca. Spineless jellyfish. So, you profile in cowardice. Kevin McCarthy. Cute. Am I even saying it right? QAnon. See, I don't know anything about it. I can't even talk. I don't know anybody who believes in anything like that. Please. Do these people, it's like you're on video. You're on video right here. you say stupid stuff here, and then the media goes, here, this is a stupid thing he said, and here's the recording of him talking about QAnon, and he knows exactly who QAnon is. You think you can just lie, and it's so. Kevin McCarthy. Oh, Holly's got information. Kevin McCarthy, January 26th, 1965, Aquarius sun. Moon is either in late Scorpio or early Sag. Mercury and Venus are conjunct in Capricorn. Aha! Well, okay, Venus. Venus is what we love and how we love. Venus in Capricorn. You know, we're talking about power. An Aquarius sun it can be a lot of things. Media savvy is one of them, and there are a surprising number of people in the entertainment industry who are Aquarius. But hang on, where was it? The late Scorpio, early Sag. I'm going to guess early Sag. Scorpio moons tend to be natural detectives, and spineless is not something you should call a moon in Scorpio, but oh boy. The stink of Trump, the stench of Trump hangs over the Republicans. Trying to stand up to the Democrats. He doesn't, this is, okay. An ace is, it can be, especially like, okay, this is specifically this one. The Ace of Pentacles, it can be the beginning, like a new business. It can be the beginning of something material, or money related, or conservative in this case for politics. It can also be a lot of, for instance, this could be a huge windfall, something you inherit, or a lottery win, or your business suddenly is going to make a lot of money. Okay. So it has a lot of power, and it can be a lot of good stuff, but it's also an ace. It's the beginning. It's not the end. It's not the culmination. And so it looks big and shiny, and it's right there, and we have power. But no, you really don't, because you don't have the presidency. The Democrats have both houses of Congress. They control a lot. And what's coming are inspector generals who are being put back in place, and DOJ. And there's a lot coming for him and his caucus. But also, this also feels linked back to this. So he thinks the impeachment trial, they're going to fight. They're going to, this illegal-ish type thing. But they're going to end up communicating Trump's message, the wands. Okay. So how's that going to work out for you, Kev? What's going to happen to Kevin McCarthy? He so wants that gavel back from Nancy. Oh, bipartisanship. Oh, a call for bipartisanship. How adorable. Sudden, like they've seen the light. Yeah, we know what you've done. You've been this whole last 4 years just taking using the institution to bludgeon people with Trump stuff and protect him. They can't quit. They can't quit Trump. They can't. They try. They can't. They can't. They can't. He's not going to stand up to these people, and the Republican Party is going to suffer because of it, because you have no spine. Refusal. We're not going to work with the Democrats on anything ever, ever, ever. And there's Mar-a-Lago. They're the ones. They're the people who believe in the Trump stuff right there. They are the ones making sure this person says no. This is what you did, and you can't get away from it, and it's not going to end well for you. And nobody believes this. Nobody. Your mother probably doesn't believe this if she's still with us. Bless her soul. Nobody believes this. So, seriously, the man needs a snorkel. He needs a very long snorkel because he, like the others, they're going to go down with the Trump-tanic. They're going to go down with the ship. And the ship is already practically underwater, and they're still holding on to the boilers. So, yeah, he's not going to grow a spine. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. That's going to do it for me for today. But I will be back tomorrow. I am here every day of the year. And I'm so grateful that you are too. You've been here so much. And there are people here who are with me every day. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Becca, I agree. From House of Lenormand. No sense of self-preservation at all whatsoever. He thinks he's got no. No, he doesn't. But anyway. Have a great day. Hang in there. You're not alone. Look at all of us here together, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll take some more questions. And there are good days ahead. There are. Things are going to get better. It'll take some time, but things are going to get better. So hang in there.